Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vada and today I'm going to share with you my December TBR. And for the first time ever, I'm going to participate in a readathon, the cutest readathon ever, the Reindeer Readathon. So I will have all the links in the description box down below to see the announcements, the co-hosts, the teams that they are that participate in this readathon. And for the first time, I think this readathon has more than 1,000 subscriptions. So yeah, I decided to participate as well after much thought of it because I knew that maybe I couldn't make it to read all those books in 1 month, but it doesn't matter because what matters is to have fun, and if I can still contribute with some of my points to my team, then this would be amazing. So I'm team stocking. If you cannot say, here I have a beautiful stocking saying Merry Christmas. And my host, the host of my team, is Christine from Christine Craves Books. And so far we are now on the 3rd of December. Yeah, 3rd of December. And this means the readathon started already and it's amazing so far. So I like so much the ambience, the chat on the Discord. We have a very active channel there, and we talk about our bookish contents and how the reading is going on. And yesterday we had the first reading sprints. Eric hosted this one. So it's really nice. The ambience is really nice, and I have not regret that I wanted to participate in this readathon. Yeah, because I'm having a nice time. So yeah, I think it will be a success. So today I will share with you the prompts of this readathon and the books that I would like to associate them with. So yeah, let's start. So for Dasher, I chose The Clockwork Angel from Cassandra Clare. So this book is a part of a trilogy, The Infernal Devices, and I know that it is one of the favorite. Here the light will not bother. Good. So I know it's one of the favorites from Chloe, from the fandom of the pages. And I remember that I liked it a lot when I was reading it, but I don't remember much of the story. So probably I will need to skim a little bit at the beginning again. But I remember that there is a very special girl in this one, Tessa, yes, and Tessa has special powers, and she lives in a Victorian era world where there are demons and vampires and things like that. And yeah, I remember having a great time with it. So I would like to see how the story will continue. And also I needed to read a little bit again, like skimming the first chapters to remember again what was going on. So if we read a little bit in the synopsis, it says that when Tessa Gray arrives in England during the reign of Queen Victoria, something terrifying is waiting for her in London's down world, where vampires, warlocks and other supernatural folk stalk the gaslit streets. Friendless and hunted, Tessa seeks refuge with the Shadow Hunters, a band of demon hunters. Yes, now I remember a little bit. Drawn even deeper into their world, she finds herself fascinated by and torn between two best friends. This part I'm not there yet, that she feels torn between two best friends, but okay, we'll see. And this is my cute bookmark, which is called Booktail. So it's supposed to be something like this. It works better with hardcover books, but I just wanted to show off a little bit, you know, the tail and the unicorn. And yeah, that's one of the two that I bought from Prague last week, that we went on a journey with my friends and we had an amazing time. Just saying. So Dasher, prompt number 1, and we're gonna fill this with the Clockwork Angel, and we will see, because I have also the other two books. They maybe or maybe not participate also in the readathon. We will see how this one will go. So yeah, prompt number 1 for Dasher, the Clockwork Angel. For Dancer, prompt number 2, I chose The Toy Makers by Robert Dinsdale, and that's my second beautiful bookmark, which is a dragon. And here is the tail. Yes, so this cover, I think it's of the most elegant covers. Okay, not covers. The title is of the most elegant titles that I've seen. And I think that it totally can fulfill this prompt. So I really wanted to read this on Christmas holidays or winter season because of the beautiful snowflakes, and I mean all this cover here, it's like screaming like, read me in winter time, read me in winter time. And yeah, I hope it fits. So let's read a little bit here of what this book is about. The Emporium opens with the first frost of winter. While the Great War wages across Europe, there is a place of hope and enchantment in the heart of London. Another London. Okay, I don't mind, I like London. The Emporium sells toys that capture the imagination of children and adults alike. Patchwork dogs that seem alive. Toy boxes that are bigger on the inside. Amazing. Soldiers that can fight battles on their own. Good. Into this family business comes young Kathy Ray, running away from a shameful past. I wonder what this shameful past could be. But Kathy is about to discover that the Emporium has secrets of its own. And if there were a toy shop in Diagon Alley, it would be the Toy Makers. Oh my god. A dark, enchanting novel for fans of the Night Circus. That's me, because I read The Night Circus from Erin Morgenstern, and I loved it. As much I love The Starless Sea. No, but close enough. And The Miniaturist. This one, first time I hear it. I read it. But I will look it up. So yeah, this one for my Dancer, because it has the beautiful title, and I would like to see what this book is about. I loved The Night Circus, so yeah, I would like to read a similar story, or a story I like to read a similar story. Yeah. So Dancer, The Toy Makers by Robert Dinsdale. So for the next one, for Prancer, very conveniently fits in this prompt, Shadow Sea by Peter Banzel. This is the 4th book in the Coghart Adventures, and this one I had it in mind to read it in December as part of the Cogalong. So this is the 4th book in the series and the last one. It could fit also the first prompt of this readathon, but it has the beautiful green cover, and green is a spring color, and that's my favorite season. So very conveniently I will associate this book with a Prancer prompt. So I'm already a little bit into the story, like I read a little bit yesterday and the day before. And we follow a new adventure of Robert and Lily and their mechanical fox, Malkin. So here is Malkin. And so I have the feeling that this book will be my favorite one, because each one of the previous ones, I mean, its next book no. So I loved each book more than the previous one. Yeah, so I loved Moonlocket more than Cockheart, and then Sky Circus more than Moonlocket, and now it comes the Shadow Sea. And I don't know if you noticed, I mean I didn't show you, but I should. So here is the cover, and here behind we have the back side of the cover, like this huge, I don't know even what is it, the submarine. Yes, so we have the back side of the submarine, and of course we have a beautiful map. How much I loved all those beautiful maps in those books. I love maps, honestly. So this is a series that we started to read with Chatty from the channel Chatty the Mad Chatter, and we started since September. So September we read the Cockheart, and then October the Moonlocket, and then Sky Circus on November, and now December the Shadow Sea. This we would read it anyways as part of our Cogalong. So the Cogalong, yeah. So that was a really nice initiative by Chatty, and more people joined those adventures. Talia the Bandana Book Mom and Kelly from Kelly Reads a Lot, and maybe more will want to join and read this book or the previous ones during December. I mean, you can always read them and let us know if you like them or not. But we have a very nice, fantastic chat in MJ's Discord channel, where she created a thread only for us to chat about those adventures. So yeah, so far we have a great time. Those kids, Lily and Robert, they're nice friends, and they soon somehow become family, and they grow together as brother and sister, and they're very they like to solve mysteries and yeah, to go on adventures. And the cutest thing I've seen is this their mechanical fox Malkin here, that has this submarine suit and goes around the sea, I don't know. So this is a very cute thing, yeah. So I cannot wait to read more and see how this adventure will continue. And this is a very cute also bookmark that my sister bought for me, and I love it. Yeah, so this will be my Prancer, because yeah, spring is my favorite season, and this cover has all those spring colors. Prancer. And then we have VIXEN. And for VIXEN, yeah, we are supposed to read a book that it is probably overhyped. And for this one, I have a very nice one in mind. The Court of Thorns and Roses from Sarah J. Maas. This book, I have it in Greek and also I have it in Greece. So I will read it after the 15th of December, that I will travel back home for holidays. I think it's overhyped, or maybe it's not, but now I think of it because I need to fill this prompt. And I mean, everybody talks about it, most people love it, so yeah, I would like to check also if this hype is real or not. And I think it's time for me to finally start this book. Yeah, maybe I'm the only one who hasn't read it yet, I'm afraid. So yeah, for VIXEN, A Court of Thorns and Roses. And let's find out if this hype is real or not. For Comet, I'm going to read the third book in the Starfell series, Willow Moss and the Vanished Kingdom, I think. So I read the two books, the two previous books, and I love them both, and I cannot wait to see the new adventures that Willow and her companion Oswin will get into. So I ordered this book, and It will take another like 10 days to have it because I wanted to have the same cover as the other two that I have, and the new cover release will take place on 13th of December, and now I'm waiting for it. If this will not happen for some reason, and yeah, if something will happen and I will not have this book, then I will very gladly read again The Starless Sea, my favorite book of this year. So we'll see. We'll find out. But for Comet, I would like to read the Starfell, the third book in the Starfell series. For Donner, I decided to read The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, because this is a book that I would like to read. The story seems very promising. So it's about a boy who apparently is abandoned in a cemetery and gets raised by the ghosts that they exist in that cemetery. But the cover gives me all those frightening vibes of loss and sadness and depression, and yeah, so the cover is not my favorite, but the story itself, I think it's gonna be a very nice and cute story to read. So yeah, for Donner, this is it, the Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. And then we have Cupid. So for Cupid, okay, I'm going to read a book with my favorite trope in it, and this is great because I mean it's always fun to read books that they have your favorite trope in them. So my favorite trope, apparently, I mean I have many, but one of my favorite ones is the sisterly bond, the bond between sisters. And if those sisters are also witches, then it's my more favorite one, my most favorite trope. So for this prompt now, I'm going to read the Twice We Make Magic by Sarah Driver. I've read her the first book in this duology, Once We Were Witches, during October, I think, and I loved it so much. It was a very nice read for me. I was absolutely astonished by the adventures that those girls had there. And the next one, I don't know what is it about, but I don't mind to not know in advance, because I would like to discover the story slowly without previous knowledge of it. So the next, yeah, so this one I should have it already, but again, well, the post office, the delivery company, whatever you want to blame someone, it's them, because I was supposed to have it by now and I don't, and it's really frustrating, but I hope I will have it soon and I will start it before next week. So yeah, we'll see. And I think that's a book that has also a very beautiful map and nice illustrations as the first one, but I sadly don't have it here to show you. Maybe in the next video. Stay tuned. Yeah. So Twice We Make Magic by Sarah Driver. This will be my cute Comet book. And then the selection for VIXEN prompt is on another short video that I made. So then the wheel gave me from the books I have, the ones that they finished on a page number 5, and yeah, from those ones, Rainbow Grey is the one that I chose to read for this prompt. And what happens with this book is that I don't physically have it, so I bought it in an ebook, and I don't have it because I want to have the beautiful Waterstones edition with the beautiful rainbow sprayed edges, and unfortunately this book does not exist anymore for purchase from Waterstones. So yeah, and I have the second one, and the third one is gonna be released in February, and yeah, I would like to have those beautiful special editions, but it's not possible. So in order to read the second book that I already have, yeah, I would like to read first the first book that I don't have, but I bought it as an ebook to just fill this prompt, and yeah, just for this readathon, because the one that I want to have is the special edition. I know, it's weird. I shouldn't do this to myself, but yeah, I don't want to have the simple one now that I've seen the special one. I want to have the special one, and from not having the special one, it's okay. I could live without having it at all. So an ebook it could be. It's fine. And then I will get into the second book at some point during spring. We'll see when this will happen. But Rainbow Grey is a nice, lovely story. I could hear Chatty talk about it all day and still never get bored of it because as I understand, there is this entire world that happens on the clouds. It's a cloud. It's a world on the clouds or something, because there are different areas there, and each island, maybe it's a small island, that they control the weather. So there are people who control the rain, and the snow people, and the sun people, and the fog people. I don't know, and they call themselves weatherlings, and this is so cute and adorable. And Rainbow Grey is the girl who has this beautiful little cute cloud cat, Nim, and yeah, I really want to read the story, and honestly, I really want to read the story. And this is gonna happen with an ebook. Yeah, with Rainbow Grey on an ebook. You understand? Good. And then Rudolph to start a new series. And for this one, I chose The Bear and the Nightingale. This book, if you can see, I mean, usually in my books I write when I bought them, so to remember the place and the date that I bought the book. And I bought it on 13th of November 2021, and I kept it for an entire year because I wanted to read it in a winter season, and last year it was not possible because of other engagements, but this year I really wanted to read this book. And now that it fits this prompt very nicely, I'm super happy about it. So this is book 1 of the Winter Night trilogy. I think it's called the Winter Night trilogy. It is by Catherine Arden, and I haven't heard someone who does not like this book. I don't know someone who does not like this book. Everybody have to say something good about this one, and I know why now. I mean, I read this part yesterday with the sprints, and I loved it. I loved it so much. This is the kind of book. So remember when we were little and we would gather around the fireplace and we would ask our grandma, in my case I would ask my aunt, like, tell us a story. This is the kind of stories that they would tell to us, and they're very nice stories. I mean, some of them they're cruel, but yeah. So this is based on Russian folklore, and we follow the stories of the family of Pyotr Vladimirovich. I think I say this right, or maybe not. And he has many kids, a lovely wife. There is also a nanny, an old grandma with them. She was the nanny of the mother, I think. So she is there, and she's usually the one telling the stories. But the kids are also special, and they grow up, and some of them they have special abilities, and I like so much the stories. Honestly, it's the kind of, for example, when a child says they are talking to the air, to their imaginary friend, and you're like, who you are talking to? Well, in this book it says that they actually see someone and they're talking to them, and it's a little bit creepy, but kind of beautifully creepy, and I like it. So those kind of house spirits or the stable spirits or things like that. This is very nice. I like those kind of stories, and everything has this background, like the setup is like in a very beautiful wintry like it has a very nice winter vibes in this one, because everything is happening in a village in the center of Russia or something. So it's really nice, and the stories are really nice, and I'm having the best time ever. So I wanted to read more, but this is gonna be a buddy read also with my friend Talia, the Bandana Book Mom, and I felt a little bit bad because I'm already like 100 pages in, and I wanted to talk about it with her, and she didn't start it yet, but she will, I think next week maybe. We'll see. So yeah, I didn't want to finish the book and do not stay like in a good coordination with my body read. Yeah, so yeah, I will slow it down a little bit and read it slowly. But it's a book that you start and you cannot put down, I'm telling you. So far I have a great time, and I hope it will not disappoint, because yeah. The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. This one will be my Rudolph, the new one in a series, and I ordered already the second book because of all those good things that everybody told me on Discord. Yeah, I'm that vulnerable, I know. No self-control, nothing. And I regret nothing also. And then we have the prompts: Christmas star, Christmas lights, and Christmas carols. And those three ones, they are associated with books of the other prompts. So for example, Christmas star is you get extra points if for the book if a book that you read is more than 500 pages. And this one for me is applicable to the Court of Thorns and Roses because it's more than 500 pages. I don't remember how many now, but I asked my sister and she said yes, it is, don't worry. So this is gonna be the book for Christmas star. And Christmas lights is gonna be an ebook, which is for me Rainbow Grey. And for Christmas carols, for this one it should be an audiobook, but I don't have audiobooks, and yeah, I don't have audiobooks. So what I found is online on YouTube, Neil Gaiman is reading this book aloud, the author himself. So I'm going to listen to that channel that yeah, that has Neil Gaiman reading aloud this book. So this is gonna be my Christmas carols. And if you complete all the prompts, if I manage to complete all the prompts, then for slaying it, yeah, I can read one of the prompts, like one book more for extra points of yeah, that can fit in any of those prompts. And for me it will be again the prompt with sisterly bond, the Cupid. Yes, the Cupid. I will repeat the Cupid prompt because for this one specifically I have kept since also last year A Storm of Sisters by Michelle Harrison, and this is the fourth book in the Pinch of Magic Adventures, one of my favorite middle grade books. Middle grade series actually, because I loved all the books that I read so far. So if everything will go fine and well and I fulfill all the prompts, then I'm gonna read A Storm of Sisters, and I cannot wait to see what happens in this fourth book. Probably, I mean, we will follow the Witherspoon sisters again and their granny, and I think this time Granny is in danger and they will try to save her, and let's see what will happen. So this will be my Slaying It book. Yes. So until 15th of December, if I will manage, read these 3 books, plus the Twice We Make Magic, plus the Starfell, the 3rd book. It will be amazing. But I don't want to rush myself or to put me like in a much of stress. I don't want to stress myself much. So if I will not manage to do this, it's still fine. I can still carry those books in Greece with me. But there, then, yeah, also this one, since I have the other 2 there, I would like to take it with me. So probably this is what I will read during the flight. We'll find out. But yeah, so there I have the other box. I have
the Court of Thorns and Roses, the Storm of Sisters, and I'm gonna listen to the Graveyard book, and I'm gonna read Rainbow Grey. So those 4, it's 5. Yeah, 4. So those 4 ones, math. Yeah. So yeah, there we have the Court of Thorns and Roses, the Grey. I'm gonna read
the Court of Thorns and Roses, the Graveyard book. I'm gonna listen to it, and then Rainbow Grey on an ebook, and the Storm of Sisters as Slaying It. So those 4, yeah, they're gonna happen while I'm in Greece. And yeah, so before that, and those 4 here, so they're totally like 10 books, right? Yeah, 10 books. I don't think I have done this before, to read 10 books, but since one is an audiobook, then it will go faster, and Starfell is a shorter one. It has only 250 pages, I think. So this is gonna be fast as well. And the Clockwork Angel, I mean, it's half the book. It's okay, it's not all of it, so it might work. We'll find out, we'll see. But yeah, the goal is to have fun most of all, and not to stress and get discouraged and feel sad and whatever. So I will try to have fun, and if I will contribute with some points in my team, it will be amazing. But I will not try to stress much, because it's holidays. I mean, it's family season. We should have time to spend with our loved ones, and yeah, I'm sure there will be time for this and for reading, but you can never tell. So, because there are, the small surprises in life that makes it special and different, and yeah, we'll find out, we'll see. Should I? Will I manage to read all those? Yeah, I don't know. I doubt. But I will do my best, I promise. So those are the 4 books I have so far here. And the rest of them, yeah, we'll see them in a separate video, in a different one. But again, I will not carry all of this in Greece. So that's probably the first and last time you see them here with me. No, I will not carry those ones to Greece. I will try to read them before the 15th of December. I will try. I cannot promise anything. I promise only that I will try. Fair enough. And those are my cute little book tails. And those are the tails. Here. Yes. They're supposed to be like this, I think. Yeah. So, this is my first readathon. I was a little bit skeptical in the beginning, because I knew that maybe it's not possible for me, but it's okay. I mean, you don't have to read all of this. Yeah, but I will, or I don't know. It's okay, we'll find out. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next one, and probably in that one I will show you all my new books that I will have by then. Yes, and I will try to make an update before I leave, before I go to Greece, to tell you if I managed to read those 4 or not. We'll see. Thanks again for watching and see you in the next one. Bye! How many reindeers can you spot in this installation here? Can you find them all? I'm telling you, there are more than 3 and less than 10. I hope that this was helpful. Let's find out.